speaks to why Tesla's up, right? I mean, you need your leader back. They got their biggest asset back.
And if there's anything that you can see about the way Musk runs everything, not just Tesla, it's he's incredibly intolerant of dissent, of people beneath him saying, hey, I don't think this is right.
Tesla's latest Model Y, codenamed Juniper, is on display.
As a testament to the importance of the China market, this new Model Y was launched here before the U.S.
All that and more. So let's get to it. Tesla stock is down in the pre-market, a little over 0.25%, currently sitting at $317.20. The entire stock market soared off of tariff news, a series of international deals, Europe, China. It would appear the stock market has less to worry about than it did, say, a month ago. But for a lot of money managers, I suppose there's only one thing and one thing only on their mind.
Where is Elon Musk these days?
I mean, thankfully, not in the White House, not Mar-a-Lago, in the factories, and what I believe is now driving the autonomous strategy for Austin in June. And that, look, and it speaks to why Tesla's up, right? I mean, you need your leader back. They got their biggest asset back. And I think it's going to be viewed as a pivotal moment for the Tesla story.
Just to be clear, ladies and gents, don't expect Elon Musk to totally vanish from Mar-a-Lago, from Doge. Elon Musk has laid the groundwork, put some pretty smart people in charge, and expect to carry out the vision of Doge. But the next couple of months, that's going to be pretty important for Tesla as a whole. It's no wonder the stock market is going to react favorably to Elon Musk posting about Tesla. More frequent visits to the factories. I suppose you want your star player on the court. But as Tesla stock continues to rise, you can expect some resistance in the media.
Can you bring us the examples, Gautam, where you think Elon Musk has been playing fast and loose with safety?
Caroline, my critique is about the culture that he's establishing at Tesla, right? So what we know about safety cultures in every company that has ever decided to make safety its number one priority is they de-emphasize hierarchy and they make it safe to dissent. But safety, physical safety for your customers and for your employees comes from psychological safety, from your employees being willing to say, hey, we're making a mistake, we need to stop this. And if there's anything that you can see about the way Musk runs everything, not just Tesla, it's he's incredibly intolerant of dissent, of people beneath him saying, hey, I don't think this is right. We've seen a multitude of lawsuits against Tesla from employees saying that they've been retaliated against for raising safety concerns. When you have that kind of a culture, being a safe company becomes almost impossible.
First and foremost, this is a company of over 125,000 people worldwide. Any company of that size is going to have some lawsuits. Not everybody on the team is going to be on the same page at the same damn time. As for questioning Tesla's culture of safety, we're talking about the safest vehicles on the planet. Elon Musk doesn't have a problem with dissent. He has a problem with detracting from the mission statement. Transitioning the world to a sustainable abundance for all. As long as I've been following the company, using their products, I've never felt like safety took a backseat to anything. Tesla could easily just push out a robotaxi if they wanted to. But it's not about being first to market, it's about being best to market. Tesla gets a lot of flack because their FSD is supervised. That supervisor is only there because they want the utmost safety. Come June, there will be no safety driver in Austin. Considering there's no regulatory body in there telling them that they have to do it, means they've met all their tenets of safety, which would probably exceed that of any regulatory body anyway.
It's interesting, Gautam, though, you reference a lot about the push into the robo-taxi space in particular, that this is the moment that Elon Musk needs to be focused on safety above all else. But actually, he's been outrun by local competition, Waymo already on the streets performing.
They not like us.
You've got China, in particular, showing growth when it comes to robo-taxis and autonomous vehicles.
They not like us.
He's not really sort of running ahead of himself in terms of pushing for innovation ahead of safety, or do you feel that there has been moments where that's occurred?
So, I mean, there certainly have been moments. So, before robo-taxis, Teslas are incredibly safe cars if you are in a crash. But the ideally safe car is one that never gets in a crash in the first place. And Teslas do not do nearly as well. In fact, autopilot, for example, does not seem to make you safer when you're driving the car. It may actually make you a little less safe because it decreases driver attention. So we were already starting to see concerns about that with Tesla.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really can't speak on autopilot because I've never used it before. Why are we talking about autopilot when FSD is what you really need to be talking about? The attention monitoring system for FSD, I guarantee you folks, that is unmatched. There is absolutely no way the driver could not be paying attention. But even talking about that seems rather insignificant. The real question is, when are they going to turn that attention monitoring system off?
But going forward, I mean, Tesla is not the leader in automated driving. Waymo is. We all know this. They are vastly ahead technologically.
Get the out of here with that nonsense. Tesla is the only vision-only driver assistance approach, soon to be the only vision system that is conducting robo-taxis anywhere in the world. Talk about a technological breakthrough considering everybody else is using expensive sensors like LiDAR and radar. Mark my words, this time next year, Tesla's going to be so large and in charge that nobody else is going to even want to compete in this industry.
But Tesla's promises of what they're saying they will offer, if they want to offer anything like that successfully, they have to be at least as safe as Waymo, and they probably need to be better. And that will be very, very difficult to do if they don't have a culture where people, every single person at Tesla feels safe to say, Elon Musk, we are not a safe company.
Gautam, do you have the confidence that the culture will allow for that? Because thus far, the corporate governance is saying we are sticking by Elon and Elon only. We're not even assessing whether anyone could ever indeed replace him if needed.
I don't at all. I would never underestimate Elon Musk to work, miracles or what seem like miracles. But there is a track record of CEOs who have transformed the culture of their companies in ways like this. O'Neill is one example. Alan Mulally would be another. And the thing you'd say about them is they really don't operate anything like Elon Musk. They emphasize that the team is more important than themselves. They emphasize that hierarchy is the death of success in an organization. This is not the way Musk has operated anywhere he has been, certainly in the last 10 years. You could have, you could make a real question about whether early Elon operated like that, but the one we see today just does not.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with a Yale lecturer, but I know some emotional bullshit when I hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Elon Musk has not changed. His devotion to humanity seems unwavering if you look at all of his companies in aggregate. Let's just say I believe Elon Musk is probably the best CEO you could possibly have, and we'll just agree to disagree about all the rest of that bullshit nonsense that we just heard. As far as the competition in China, let's see if we can get a little more insight on that, shall we?
That is Tesla's main factory. It's a $2 billion investment that produces about 1 million cars a year. 1 out of every 2 Teslas in the world are made there.
By last June, Elon Musk's EV maker had 520 stores in the country.
Tesla sold more than 650,000 cars last year, roughly a third of global sales, thanks to stores like the one behind me. The Shanghai store is Tesla's largest in China. It spans 1.5 football fields.
Tesla's latest Model Y, codenamed Juniper, is on display.
As a testament to the importance of the China market, this new Model Y was launched here before the U.S. Only weeks after Musk started his work with the U.S. government, Tesla opened this new operation in China, a $200 million power pack factory.
Last year, it showcased its Cybertruck humanoid robot. Musk pitched his Cybercabs on a trip where he met the Chinese premier. And to compete with Chinese car makers like this one testing autonomous driving, Tesla rolled out a software update in February, meant to closely mimic its full self-driving features in the U.S.
I'm in a robo-taxi. I'm on a route that's been approved for an initial group of companies to be able to experiment with their self-driving technologies. Tesla isn't one of them.
No, Tesla isn't one of them. It's because they have supervised drivers over there in China, much like here in the United States. Instead of collecting data on these marked roads by the government, They can go all over the place. And if you've seen those FSD China videos on X, they're taking the technology to some pretty crazy places. High up in the mountains, on the busy city streets, in the residential areas where it's so tight, you half expect the vehicle to fall off a cliff face. The Robotaxi is launching this summer in Austin, and it won't take it long to scale the entire state of Texas. My real question is, will other states get this before those in China do? This transformation in transportation isn't going to take long. If you blink, you may miss it.
We're at one of BYD's more than 5,000 mainland Chinese stores. The company is the market leader when it comes to EVs in China. It's known mainly for its low and mid-priced cars, like this one is about $10,000. But now the Tesla rival wants to press home its advantage with new advanced technologies.
Like this super-fast megawatt charger.
BYD claims that with certain models, like this Han L, you could charge up as quickly as you would filling up at a gas pump, 250 miles in 5 minutes.
That's faster than Tesla's 200 miles in 15 minutes.
Something tells me those models don't cost $10,000 either. Despite Tesla not being able to operate in segments that are below $20,000, Tesla's doing remarkably well over there in China. The competition in China is rather stiff if you're just talking about pricing and an automobile's functionality to get you from point A to point B. But the real reason why Tesla is so competitive to other Chinese brands that may be cheaper when every other foreign auto manufacturer is doing piss poor is due to the technology. Technology is the new luxury, and there's nobody doing technology better than those folks over there at Tesla.
At the moment, BYD's flash charger only operates with specifically designed power systems and is available just for 2 of its own models in China. However, the company says 500 are already built, with plans to roll out 4,000 across the country. In addition, BYD has a new system that allows a car to use 2 plugs to charge up at once.
Really? We're devoting engineering time for charging in 2 plugs at once? I can't wait for autonomy to just take over. You're not even going to think about charging when you hail a vehicle. The vehicle that comes to pick you up is going to have enough charge to get you to your destination, and you're just going to not ever think about charging like that ever again. While I wish our legacy auto manufacturers were at this level of BYD and some of these other EV startups in China, the one thing that all of these companies have in common is their small thinking. The reason I'm invested in Tesla so heavily, and the reason that it's the only vehicle brand I plan to purchase for the rest of my life, is their desire to disrupt themselves for the sake of the mission. Sustainable abundance for all. It's not about short-term gains or vehicle margins at this moment. It's ultimately about guiding humanity to that better place of tomorrow. All other auto manufacturers, they just pale in comparison.
The company hopes to run its competition off the road with autonomous driving, too.
BYD says that it wants as many people as possible to use its self-driving technology, so it's offering it for free.
This Denza Z9 is equipped with an advanced version of BYD's D-Pilot driver assistance program, or God's Eye in Chinese. With a click, it's capable of navigating the vehicle through China's crammed city streets on its own. The system, though, does require drivers keep their hands on the steering wheel and disengages if they don't.
Another standard smart feature, helping drivers maneuver in tight spaces. Using this screen, I can angle the rear of the car to scooch in this small lane.
Cool. In conclusion, Elon Musk seems heavily involved with Tesla as of late, and the stock market is loving it. However, the legacy news media seems to have spun it in a way that more Elon Musk involvement triggers less safety? Get the f out of here with that nonsense. Be prepared, ladies and gentlemen, to get a tsunami of FUD coming Tesla's way, especially if the stock continues to rise higher. As for me, I'm going to continue to call out and block that noise, and I will continue to buy on red days. Something tells me at the turn of the decade, I'm going to wish I had more TSLA. With that thought in mind, I'm going to continue to load up with every spare cent that I have. That's all I've got for you today. Be Easy. Peace.